What kind of leader are you? Bode George knocks Atiku, backs Obi call for suspend campaign for flood victims. Atiku Abubakar decision to take his campaign train to Edo State amidst the ravaging flood that has displaced 12 communities in the state has drawn the ire of a family member of his party, Chief Bode George, who wondered what kind of leader the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate plans to become if he is elected president in 2023. George, a former deputy national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, spoke on China's television. The one-time military governor of Ondo State was asked about his opinion on the call by the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi that all presidential candidates should suspend their campaigns and respond to the current flooding said to have affected more than 2 million people in 34 of Nigeria's 36 states. According to UNICEF, the disturbing situation has resulted in the death of over 600 people and the partial or total destruction of over 200,000 houses. Atiku, a two-time former vice president who has contested and lost presidential election and primaries since 1993, campaigned in Edo State last week. Although Atiku announced the suspension of his campaign after the Edo rally, George feels it was insensitive for him to have campaigned in the state in the first place. Speaking on the TV program, the People's Democratic Party chieftain said if you are campaigning to win the hearts and minds of the Nigerian people, anything that would disturb their state of mind should be your major concern. Because if you are going out campaigning, all you are telling people is, trust me, I will manage the resources and the crisis of this country for your benefit. Once you have a major concern, an environmental disaster of this level, it calls to reason that people should be empathic. People should show some concern for the lives and properties of the people they are wooing. On Obi's call, he said, I agreed that suspending a campaign for 1 or 2 days and seeing how much you can contribute physically, financially, morally, to further strengthen the belief of the people that we have good managers who could run this country for them. I will advise them, the People's Democratic Party, to do the same as Obi, because if we are going out and we are trying to woo the hearts and mind of the people, anything that will destroy their perfect state of mind should also be our major concern. It makes a lot of sense, both political and also spiritual. You know you cannot close your eyes and pretend that you didn't know what is happening. This terrible effect on the lives of our people. I will plead with our party, the managers, to please suspend its campaigns and also key in morally the contribution to NEMA, whatever advice they will give those in government, and do something so that it will be impactful on the mindset that this party has so much sympathy and concern, not only to those to take their vote, but to give something back to them. Criticizing Atiku further, the 76-year-old said leadership is not about taking from the people, but the ability to identify the people's pain points and solve them. Atiku in the middle for presidential campaign, and you know politics as against politics. It depends and defined as the management of the resources of the land for the benefit of the people and the management of crisis that alleviate their sufferings is also part of what is different as politics. Everything out of this premise is called politics. So don't just keep telling them, vote for me, vote for me. They are in crisis. Most of them have lost their properties. They have lost their homes. You are not showing any concern. What kind of human being What kind of leaders do you want to be? All you want is the icing on the cake and forget about them. These are the same people you are going to ask, please trust me, come and vote for me on voting day. They have lost a lot of their properties. Some people have even died. It is a major concern, for God's sake. Our party that I know, because I was part of the management for 10 years, will have been at the forefront trying to appease the people. I hope Bode George is not playing politics with this talk as he reached them to ask them why they are not taking the decision to go and support those that are in need. Because you don't continue to play politics on the pages of newspaper or social media to condemn because of the issue that you have with your party. Well, selfish. Let them continue crying. River, we shall remind them the man Atiku is for Nigeria. Chief Bode George, what you are doing is not correct. It's not to correct Atiku and his team. What you are doing is destructive criticism and outright condemnation of the team. This is not fair and it's not elderly at all. You're a member of People's Democratic Party Board of Trustees, and even if you have anything, and even if you are joining with other groups in the party, you should be able to draw a line of loyalty in your utterances. This is bad, but let me advise you, sir, or as a younger brother, to please always reserve a day of quarrel when in a relationship. Atiku is built to visit some affected states today and may be providing assistance to victims in the northern or 7-digit level since the beginning of the disaster in the northern states. Others just got in when the southern part was involved and started issuing detective to other parties, hoping to look better for so doing. After all, Edo as a state is not affected as at the day of the People's Democratic Party rally. And now, well, Grandpa, please leave politics and join us to do what is needful. Stop condemning, support Atiku Abubakar. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu becomes the Nigerian president in 2023, your political exile is inevitable. We will remind you about the oath you took. The device even care. An individual is busy visiting communities, giving them 1 million with 30 bags of rice each in the Soko South, and not while the elected officers are busy campaigning. Well, this is politics. Baba, please stop playing politics. Don't stop doing anti-party and come and join us so that we can work together. Well, what is your take on this comment from Bode George? Kindly make your own opinion to know as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.